to go to bed. No, not that do me a favor, make sure that y'all go and subscribe to the David Banner Podcast. Go to my YouTube page, A Banner Vision. Subscribe for me. I'm about to take my ass to bed. Yeah. I'm starting to like this shit again. That's it. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, man. Don't let these folks stress y'all out, man. We're not going through a recession. If there is a pandemic, there's been a pandemic, and it's called fucking AIDS. We've been through this shit. Don't let them, if anything, spend time with your family. Spend time with your kids. While everybody else is freaking out, like, start planning. Fucking read. Read something. You feel me? Study, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity to grow and become a better man. And so many artists, man, like, they trapped in who they were 20 years ago, and I'm not. And I don't know why y'all love me like y'all do, but y'all do, and I appreciate that shit. It's probably because I look so fucking good. These motherfuckers be like, damn, do this motherfucker ever get ugly? I look better than I did when I was 20, and no bullshit. Like, yeah. Oh, wait, that's for the ladies. Ooh, bow, bow, bow. You saw that, dude? Look at them shoulders. Oh. Whew. Whew. I don't shave and shit to give y'all an opportunity, man. I be trying to give y'all an opportunity, man. Like, I do this to help y'all, because if... just hold on. Okay, I'm back. That happened. And motherfuckers really think I'm playing. I'm dead fucking serious. Oh, make sure that you go to davidbanner.com and get some. I'm putting these out until... This is my actual first CD, and I found them. Like, I went to see my mom and I found them. So when these motherfuckers are gone, they're gone forever. davidbanner.com. Y'all gonna be sure to go, especially the ladies. Go and watch that Monique. It's both on YouTube and on my podcast. She blew me away, man. The love that her and her husband have for each other. I think it's a lot of lessons. She brought me on her show, and it made me feel good to be able to come back and be reciprocal and give her an opportunity to voice her opinion and all that kind of shit. What's that love? Star City? I didn't hear you. Okay. Gigi, what's your favorite? Okay. Well, y'all be good. I love y'all. I'm going to bed. My YouTube page is A Banner Vision. A Banner Vision. See that? Yeah. Y'all be good. Chicago, Oakland, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Law, Mississippi. You can tell if somebody really from Mississippi, they say law. They don't say Laurel. They say law. Law, Mississippi. Oh, yeah, man. That Anthony Brother one, man. Anthony Brother was who introduced me to consciousness. So, again, to have him back on my podcast meant a lot. I want to tell y'all something really quick. A lot of people was expecting my podcast, and I'm going to say this sometime soon, but feeling good right now. A lot of people were expecting my podcast to be all stiff and mean and all that kind of shit, man. I got to the point where I got tired of bringing that vibration to me. You know, I was always so intense and so, all of these things, I wasn't enjoying my life. And people are usually not reciprocal to those who fight for them. So I wanted to make my podcast a place where our people know that they can come and voice their opinion and shit not be so heavy. Like, I don't have to talk about the coronavirus. I mean, y'all get bombarded with that shit already. That shit's depressing as fuck. It ain't too much I could say to y'all that y'all haven't heard already. I want y'all to be able to come. This is a secret, and I'll tell y'all because I'm going to erase this shit anyway. But to be honest with you, man, Monique's show really impressed me when I went on her show and what she did for black people. A combination of that, Sesame Street, and Mr. Rogers' show. Like, Mr. Rogers created a place for children where it wasn't stressful. He talked about sex. He talked about death. You know, if y'all notice, my podcast is bright. It moves. We talk about really deep shit, but it don't feel heavy. You know, it is my belief, and what I believe is your prayer. What up, Jack? I'm proud of you, Thriller, man. Keep pushing, dog. I wanted my podcast your true prayer is what you talk about or what you think about the most. It had got to the point where all I was talking about was the death of, innocent black children, men and women and men. And so that's what kept coming to me. You know, every time you say white supremacy, the word white supremacy, you bestowing power upon your enemy. So, I decided I wanted to make people feel better. And the things that most people complain about with my podcast is the shit that I like the most. Like, I like the sound effects. I think podcasts are boring. You know, if I really wanted to listen to a podcast, I just read a fucking book or listen to an audio book. So, like, I try to do something new. I am. Everything that I do, because people already think if it's black and if it's independent, that it's low quality. So we're already dealing with trying to help build the self-esteem of our people. So you got to be 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all, man, and support. Between us, man, I've spent over $30,000 on my podcast, and I don't make no money off of that shit. I won't let them lowball me. I don't need their advances. I'm doing very, very well for myself. But, I had to make a sacrifice in order to keep my voice and not let anybody muffle me. One thing that I am proud of, I own most of me. Besides a section of my music publishing, I am my own man. And that is something that I'm proud of just about more than anything, and to have the ability to hire and pay people. I had one of my homeboys, he was down on his luck. He was a DJ. I've been knowing him since he was 16. He was down on his luck for a minute. I found him a job. I didn't know how I was going to pay his salary, but I found him a job. And we made it through, and I think if you want to change the world, that's the way to change the world. You employ people. All that talking and shit don't fucking matter if people can't eat. If they hungry, they can't hear you no way. You feel me? So like, you know, I don't ask for nothing. I don't beg. I earn whatever is given to me. But the people that seem to do the most and cut it straight with our people the most is the people that we support the least. And that shit got to stop, man. You know, I'm willing to give all that I have to my folk, but it don't always feel reciprocal, you know, and that's just my opinion. But I stay happy and I keep it moving and I don't let people stress me. It's funny, I actually learned it from Instagram. Like, a bitch gets sideways or I don't like the way they make me feel, I block their ass. That's on here and in real life. I just won't fuck with them no more. And that's including my fucking family. You know, one thing I tell people all the time, people complain. I learned, man, as I got older, if you don't treat me right when I come, I'm not coming back no more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, don't let nobody, you know what I mean? Don't let nobody treat you any kind of way, man, especially if you giving, man. You know, if you giving, you can't, you know, we have a tendency of guilt tripping people. We got to start treating the people. We treat people who treat us like our oppressors treat us. Those are the people that we support and give most of our support to. Not the people that really, really cut for us. And that shit got to stop, man. That's my opinion. I love y'all, man. With all my motherfucking heart. I want to play this beat one more time because I think that shit is so fucking jamming. Yeah, that shit's so jamming.
Oppression breeds violence. When you're gonna raise the curfew an hour, when you look outside, you see that kid? Last week he just wanted to get laid. Now he wants to kill. Suppression breeds violence. You're gonna raise the curfew an hour, when you look outside, you see that kid? Last week he just wanted to get laid. Now he wants to kill somebody.
Well, I love y'all. Y'all be good. Don't let nobody get y'all down today. Fuck them hoes. Pay some attention to your kids today. Go get to know your kids. Go get to know the people that's in your house today, man. Love on your folk, man. Get some rest, man. America got us, we work like slaves even when we got money. We grind and grind. Rest your body. Listen to God. Meditate. Be still. We find a way and a reason to work like slaves. You know, and we pray all the time. I actually think black folks pray too much. I think we should spend more time listening to God. You know, we pray for God for answers, but then don't take time to listen. Slow down, man. Slow down and listen. Listen to the trees. Listen to the birds. Listen to the water. I'm going to tell y'all something that I learned from one of my ex-girlfriends. She was a fucking hippie. She said, no matter how bad it get or how much money you don't have, unless you stay in a really, really big city like New York or something, the sky is always beautiful. Look up at the sky. You know, take time. I mean, we so stressed, we don't get an opportunity to look at the beauty around us. You know, if you stay in Georgia, if you stay in Mississippi, like, I give y'all an example. Nashville is so beautiful when you drive into Nashville. But they got our people so stressed. A lot of times the people that live there don't get an opportunity to notice how fucking beautiful it is. You know? You know, if you get an opportunity, man, you in New Orleans, go out by the lake, man, and chill for a second. Oh, it's pandemic. I don't know if they let y'all out there. If you in Mississippi, man, go to your grandma's house or something, man. Like, go out in the pasture and look at the trees or something, man. Chill the fuck out. You know what I'm talking about? And if you don't have nothing beautiful to look at, hold on a second. Whew. That's like the sun coming up, boy. You see this motherfucker? Oh! And I'm fasting. Man, when I get off this motherfucking fast. Oh, yeah, and men, like, don't shave. Like, doing this Rona shit, let your fucking face rest. All the fucking blades and shit, don't comb your hair for a minute. Like, let your shit rest for a minute. Look at that. Let that shit rest. Oil your shit, though. My shit all dusty. But I love y'all, man, and y'all be good, man. Hold on, wait. Oh, shit. Why I gotta be a nigga, though? Why I can't be a god? You know what I'm saying? Why I gotta be a nigga? Come on, B. You can do better than that. Ain't no fucking nigga. I used to be a nigga. No, we gods. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be good. Take care. I'm going to bed. Bye.